What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of an update video. There was some stuff that was released with the V-Jump scans here in Japan. They were mostly on the internet first, but the magazine actually just came out today. But anyway, I'm going to be taking a look at the scans from online because it's just better quality and it's better than holding a book going, hey guys, here you go. But yeah, so anyway, but first, before we do that, let's quickly go into the news real quick. Just a couple of little update things. First off, the 20 stones a day is back from the 200 million stones that are just given to us because we reached the whole social media thing. So basically, same exact missions right now. It's going on. Once the pool is empty, though, boom, we can't do it anymore. I'd expect a good week or so, maybe a week and a couple days at most. That's about what we got with, you know, it beforehand when it first came out. It could be a little longer though. Maybe some people are not playing the game as much because, you know, the big banner is gone with its, you know, 3 multis and a free one, or, you know, people are just kind of like, the banner's about to go away, and LR Trunks is I guess. So, you know, it's to them at least. LR Trunks is by no means a bad card, just, you know, that's what they're thinking. So maybe it will go a little longer. Maybe you can get that extra day at 20 stones or something like that. Who knows? But basically, the missions are here every day at 9 o'clock. AM Japan time. It will reset. You can do the 20 stones, do the missions, get the stones, and summon to your heart's content, or use them for stamina for the LR Goku and everything like that. I'm kind of doing both. I'm going to do a few summons here over the weekend, and then for the rest of them, I'm going to use the rest of the stones to finish out the grind for LR Goku. I'm at like 460 or something like that, so I'm getting up there. I should be done by next week. And then don't forget though, in order to get all the LR Goku stuff, all like the 50 stones, the Elder Kais, and the Tech Orbs back, we do not get that until September 3rd or 4th because that is when it ends. So stop asking me, please, about, hey, I did this, why am I not getting this? It's like, well, because it's not over yet. You have to wait, okay? So we'll have to see. But save those 50 stones because we are getting something new. But before I go into that real quick, I want to go into some stuff that was added here. This is not it. This is it right here. So if you guys remember from the story missions, essentially, then you can go in and you can do the Supreme Kai missions, okay? So if you look at it right here, down here, you got the Supreme Kai missions. You got it for Area 1, 2, and 3, and for the most part, it was kind of forgettable. I mean, it was the basic, you know, don't use an item, don't use a stone or a continue or anything like that, and then you get these little Whis-like orb things or something like that, and you can spend those in the Baba shop. But then the rest of them were kind of like, you know, don't, you know, use a team with like under 60 act or something like that, or, you know, just little things. And you know, there was the argument that it was good because it was like making you try a new team, but it's just like, not really, because it also included the friend act, and then it was just like you just did it once to get those orbs and then you're done. Like, that was it. So it's kind of just like, I guess. It definitely benefited people more if you were just starting out. But some new ones were added for stages 4, 5, and 6. So 4, 5, and 6, as you can see in the area there. These are just simply the names of them. I'm not going to go through every single one and what you're supposed to do. Essentially, these are just the name of the stages in each area, as you can probably tell. So there's quite a bit of them, obviously. Ironically, nothing new is added to the Baba shop, at least at the moment I checked. I will check again after this. But so this one right here first, most of them for the first one is always the same. It is don't use a support item or don't use a continue, basically. Just remember, look for the katakana right here, support the item. Pretty simple. If you see that katakana, you can probably be like, oh, okay, it probably means don't use a support item, and you're good to go. This is pretty interesting though. This right here is telling you to use a tech team, basically. This is the kanji that we've all seen for tech right here. So use a tech team and you should be able to get the 2 little Whis orbs right there. And this is, of course, all on Z hard. This is not on hard or normal. So that is pretty cool. Then this one is asking you to use the link skill right here. So this is the link skill. So just look for that kanji. I haven't memorized all the link skills or anything like that. So whatever this link skill is, essentially, or whatever it could potentially be for any others, find that link skill. It's not too hard to find sometimes, depending on your characters. And it says character o san. Okay, 3. Have 3 bodies. This is the kanji for body again, or ijo, which means 3 or more. So 3 or more with that key link. And then that just ability link, and then you will get the 2 Whis orbs, okay? So that is how you do it. If you want to click stage, go to the stage, it will take you there, and boom, hey, it's got a little scroll next to it, and you can do it, essentially, okay? So, actually, you know, just because it is asking you to use a tech team, I'm going to see if this is true or not. Let's use a tech team real quick. So I will take a Super Saiyan. We'll take a God Goku here, or a LR Goku, and we'll bring bring a Super Saiyan 3 Goku team. Now, I don't think I have the link. I didn't even check the link real quick. But, I mean, the link one's pretty easy. But let's see if this tech one is actually asking us what to do. Because the more I looked at the kanji, I was like, okay, it doesn't seem to want me to do anything more. So let's just quickly go through this. And then at the end, we're going to cover the little bit of info from the V-Jump scans, essentially. There's not much on the V-Jump scans. It's just kind of like, hey, by the way, this is what's coming. Other than that, it really wasn't much. So let's do that. It doesn't matter what I do. These guys are all pretty easy. I mean, this is pretty early on in the quest, so if you have any amount of a decent team, you can take these down no problem. So let's just take this down real quick. Let me know your thoughts again, though, on what you think about these little Whis Orb things, because again, it seems for the most part they've changed them up from doing the act teams to having bring certain types of teams now. So again, I'm not going to translate every single one of them. It's not that hard. I mean, just it's I don't want to say it's not hard, but it's just try to look at what the first set of kanji is, or the hiragana is. Even if you have to bring out a translator yourself, take that, copy it, and see what it says. And if you recognize it, be like, wait a minute, I recognize that word at least, and then you can kind of deduct it. Oh, it probably means this. Clear it with this, do this kind of thing. So okay, let's quickly take these guys on. I forgot how tedious these story missions can be right here, because it's always just like, oh, use all of this right here. So we'll do that. 3 guys. This is gonna take a while. So actually, you know what? Actually, what I am gonna do is I will put the picture up right now for you guys to start looking at, and then I'm gonna go to it. So until then, it will be up. But if you notice on the corner, on the side of the screen, it is the V-Jump scan, and it looks like we are getting an Ultimate Gohan. Yes, I mean, we kind of all figured something like this is coming. I mean, they've been doing this with everyone from Gotenks to Brawly for who knows how long, giving them that super stage, basically, and then... Oh, man, you hurt me. But yeah, so we're getting the next Gohan, and he's going to be a Strength type. Note the kanji for Strength and Super Strength. Pretty standard. It's going to take 77 of the old Kai medals, that you can get from that event, and there's obviously gonna be a super stage. I honestly don't farm the 1 medal stage. It's just that's just really tedious. I would not do that at all. I mean, just at least wait a little bit. But anyway, it should be pretty cool to see that. Now, in terms of what is on here, we don't know anything about leader skills or anything. They haven't told us anything about it. It's nothing like that, basically. So it's kind of interesting. But one thing I really do like, and finally they're doing this with more hero cards. They've been doing it with villains ever since kind of since Cooler, but more with Super 17. But basically, they are bringing out an SR Ultimate Gohan, and we can semi-farm his super attack. Okay, now hang on. Real quickly, let's check out to see if I did the tech thing right. Pretty sure I did. Let's see. Okay, we did that. Okay, yes, we did the tech one. Yeah, we did the tech one. Okay, so it was. Just bring a tech team. Boom, you're good to go. All right, it sounds good to me. You all have free-to-play Bulma. Boom, build a tech team. You're good to go. So that's pretty cool right there. I'll go quickly into the shop real quick before I continue on with the Gohan thing real quick. Let's just quickly go in here, if it wants to load, of course. We're going to the Baba shop. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's see. Whis. And it looks like an extra old Kai or Elder Kai was given, and other than that, that's about it. So I'll go for the old guys, I guess. But yeah, not bad at all. So yeah. All right, so real quickly, let's go on to the Gohan picture right here. As you can see in the top right corner, this is gonna be the Gohan art, and it's gonna Dokkan awake him going, kind of thing. Which I have to admit, actually, for once, the TUR art looks pretty good. Finally, they're getting the TUR art right. Do I need to say Int Gogeta and STR Janemba? Yeah, no, the one where Janemba is holding his sword up when he's actually doing his super move, that should have been his TUR art. Just saying. But anyway, so other than that, though, I mean, it's just telling us that, hey, it's going to cost 77 medals to Dokkan awaken this guy. I'm assuming it's going to be another category, maybe like a Super Buu Arc category, or like gift from the gods type of thing. I mean, we have a link of gift from the gods already, but that's only for like Ultimate Gohan, Kibito Kai, and then obviously Vegito because of the Batar earrings and everything. I think Zamas and Merge Zamas, I believe. But yeah. But again, this is going to be a category. It could be it's not going to be based on a link. It's going to be based on some type of era, kind of, essentially. I mean, that's not what the categories are. I mean, they can take and put guys into categories like all they want to, but nonetheless, it's going to be some kind of category based around something to do with the Supreme Kais, probably, or getting power from them, or however you want to, you know, word it, essentially. It's going to be probably something like that. I don't see it being a hero lead. I mean, we all thought Gogeta and Omega were going to be those, but I guess not. We're going into these categories right now. So we'll have to see exactly what it's going to be. Again, I can already see it, though. Whatever category it's going to be Ki +3, HP attack and defense up 150%, and then it's going to give the 50% and Ki +1 to your to strength cards, essentially. Okay, so that's how it's basically going to be, like that. Or no, sorry, it's Ki +3. Sorry, I don't know why I said Ki +1. Sorry, I'm going off the 120% leads, basically. But yeah, so basically, that's exactly what it's going to have. This is just talking about the 200 million downloads right here. All this stuff down here about LR Goku, this is just simply about getting LR Goku, get him to SA20, and then maxing him out in the potential system, and then you get all that stuff back. Note the date again. 2017年の9月4, okay? September 4th, 2017 is when it goes to, and then we'll probably get the rewards a day or so afterwards, okay? So all that stuff going on, we'll get all the stones and all those fun little things. And then this is the Gohan, obviously, that Dokkan's awakens into. Now, and the one thing they say down here is that there's going to be an SR version of him where he's kind of flying in right there. And you can take him, you can Dokkan awaken him to a UR, which means he's going to have fierce battle and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be really nice. He could be potentially a pretty good little SR unit, maybe a good support unit or something like that. And he could potentially be on the team, unless, of course, you pull the leader himself. Then you're not going to put him on that team, but he could be in another category team, so that'd be pretty cool to check out. But it will be pretty cool to see what he can do. But we can now farm up the physical, the agility, the intel, and then obviously the strength one. So again, if you pull enough of him, feed him into him. Don't waste your old Kais, okay? Yes, I know it's a grind, but you know what? The medals automatically drop. This is not a Rage Trunks thing. This is a medals are dropped automatically. You're only going to need about 21 to awaken him, and boom, you're done to go. It's pretty simple. I did it with Omega. I've done it with basically all of them. So it should be pretty good to see there. The only last thing I'd have to say about the Ultimate Gohan is what his links could be. Please give him prepared for battle. Don't shaft him and only give him shocking speed. Because that definitely hurts Gohan on certain teams. Again, we don't know who's going to be in the category, but let's look at it. Let's say, for example, it is the, you know, Supreme Kai, you know, category, or power given by the Supreme Kai, however you want to word it, essentially. Obviously, you're going to have, that's going to be a very limited category the more I think about it now. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do about that. But if it is that, you're obviously going to be throwing these Vegetos onto your team. Tech Vegeto, Super Vegeto, and Vegeto Blue. Those are going to be your 3 Vegetos right there you're going to be putting onto the team. All those guys have prepared for battle. Only Vegeto, Super Vegeto has shocking speed, and that's only if you awaken him. He doesn't have shocking speed if you don't awaken him, so you have to be careful about that. So again, if Gohan only has shocking speed, and again, it also depends on the support characters that we can bring in there, because again, support characters, very powerful, very good. We'll have to see just what's gonna happen. So it'll be very interesting. I hope that they at least give him some decent links, because I know that the past Ultimate Gohans have gotten some links that you're kind of just like, you never really activate these. So what's the point? Even though they've gotten buffed in JP, they still are just, you never really activate them unless you are running that one certain character that has that link. It's just like, well, he doesn't really work on the team itself. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments below, as always, about this Ultimate Gohan. Are you going to summon for him? I'm going to be saving my summons for him, so it should be pretty cool to go for. And yeah, we'll have to see, because any team to run a Vegeto, oh yeah, Vegeto Blue's already maxed out. He's going to kick some butt. But yeah. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below about the categories, or maybe he'll be a different leader. What do you think he's going to be? I still think category, but nonetheless, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you in the next one.